Hello everybody. I am just getting set up here. I'm waiting to see if my computer is going to show so that I can kind of follow along what's going on here. And it should be. There we go. I can see me now. Okay, so I cannot tell if anyone is here yet. Oh yeah, there's 4 of you. Hi, Crystal. Okay. I just have to get this so I can see your comments. So give me just a minute to get this set up right. That's not the right button. Dang it. If I don't figure this out someday in my life, it will be like crazy time. I'm still not seeing it. It's so weird. Why am I? There they are. There's the comments. Yay! Okay. Oh, Amber, I'm glad you're excited. Hi, Janice. Hi, Nancy. Bobby. It's exciting to see you guys here. Okay, so here's where we are tonight. I have just been super crazy busy, and I meant to send an email out to everybody that that had your bingo numbers, but I have them right here. So I'm going to hold this up to the screen, and I'm looking to see if you guys can see that. There is a time lapse, so forgive me for chatting away. There we go. You will notice that a few of you, Amber, Kelly, and Nancy, you have 2 sets of bingo numbers. Forgive my chicken scratch writing. If you still can't read them or you need them, let me know. Okay? I think everybody has them. Okay. Let's see if I have any questions on that. Nope, it doesn't look like it. So please note that there is a time lapse. So I'm going to set these bingo numbers right up here in case the other people come along and need their numbers, and hopefully I won't flip-flop that stuff around. Many of you ordered the hand pen pedal set, the bundle. This is what you needed to complete the cards exactly like my cards. But if you have something similar and you want to make it with that, that's fine. I did pre-stamp and cut out a few things so that we didn't have to like be here all night, because bingo takes a while. So, and one of the very first things I'm going to do, I was going to do this on Saturday, well, actually on Tuesday, and then I forgot. So I was going to do it on Saturday, and then I thought, you know what, I don't want to wait. These are the people who have shared my videos, so I am going to give away this old paper pumpkin kit. It's got almost all the supplies. In fact, probably all of them, but I couldn't swear to it because it's got the stamp set for Dad and Mom, and it's a pretty cool little set. So I'm going to give that away, and I am pulling Kelly Wagner. So Kelly Wagner, if you are on, you are my winner. Okay, so hopefully you are watching. So congratulations to Kelly. I'll announce this again on Saturday just in case. Now, here's the thing with bingo. I can't see if everybody's here that has a bingo number. So I can't help it if you've got your bingo and you're not here when I start pulling bingo prizes. It's just like at a bingo hall. There's nothing I can do about that, because I'm going to keep pulling until somebody yells bingo, and I could technically go through all 25 numbers, before somebody does bingo. So, but before I do that, I am going to start by starting with the very first card. It's super simple. It is this thanks card. Actually, I think in your photo I used the Feel Better Friend, but I decided I always need thank you cards, so I decided just to do more thank you cards. So This is what came in your packet, all of these pieces. So this is pretty simple to put together. As with all of your cards, I think I pre-folded them just because it was easier to mail them, I think, when I pre-folded the card bases. Oh shoot, I forgot to pick the new bingo day. And I don't see my calendar anywhere. Dang, I'm sorry you guys. Hang on one second while I grab that. So, sorry. I'm going to set my mic down as quietly as I can and hope it doesn't slide off the table. July 9th. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, I knew that it wasn't going to be on the Thursday before a 4th of July weekend. So it's actually on Thursday, July 9th. And I will show a sample of one of the cards that we're going to be doing. And I also have some big announcements for ways you can get your bingo free and join this fun club and get hostess credits. So that's really cool. Okay, so I'm going to use the mint macaron when I do my stamping, or macaron, whichever you want to say. All right, so I have 2 pieces. You should have 2 pieces of basic white cut at 4 inches and 5 1/4 inches. These are for the front and the inside. So I'm going to do the inside first because I like to get my card flat, and it's just really simple. If you wanted to stamp flowers or something in here, that would be really cool. Excuse me. Hi Jackie, I see you. I'm glad you're back. Okay, so why do I always have to cough on videos? Oh my gosh, it's just so irritating. But yep, that's what happens. It's probably, I'm like on this, excuse me, I am on like a boatload of medication right now. And that probably has a lot to do with it. I'm so sorry. I'll take some water and hope you don't hear the swallowing. Man, it's so frustrating. I hope I don't do that all night. Okay, so then I'm just going to stick this on the inside. Now I'm going to do this rather quickly, like I said, so we are not here all night. But you can rewatch this video. It will be saved here on Facebook. And it will also be on my YouTube channel later for anybody who wants to watch it. You don't have to join bingo to be a part of watching the card making. But you can't win anything if you're not a part of bingo, right? So that was the smaller. I'm sorry. This is cut 4 inches by 1 inch. And this is 4 inches by 2 inches. And you could have done it this way, but they're all cut sidewaysy, which I guess you could still do because you could just, you know, turn your card that way, which would be also very pretty. So it's totally up to you how you want to put it together. So after I make this card, we will pull some bingo numbers. I think you guys are going to like the prizes. I hope. As bingo becomes more popular, the prizes will be more like product based, like you choose product based. But for right now, while I'm building it, it's a little bit different. So now the ribbon, it's up to you where you want to put it. I like it over the stripe, but you could certainly put it below it. So I like to, oh look, see I cut all this, so if your pieces are cut and they aren't even, which is very possible because you know how I feel about perfection, just take your snips, and if you turn it upside down, you can follow the basic white and trim it off. There we go. Now I'm just going to put a little adhesive, or a lot of adhesive. I live in Michigan, and we need moisture, but honestly, with my back issues and stuff, I am not that thrilled when they tell me it's going to rain. Oops. before I do that, I want to put this on. So now that I have the sticky on the back, I can line this up and just fold it over and try not to let it stick to your fingers. There we go. Now I can stick it onto the card front. Super easy. This is a super easy card, but I don't know. I hope you guys like it. I think it's really cute. So then I picked the mint macaron. The colors in this are mint macaron and soft succulent. So you could really use either one. There we go. See, this is why I should have stamped first. You see that? I'm going to have to put a piece of bling on there before I send it out. This card does not have bling, but certainly you can add it. Okay, and then this is just the easy part. The two hearts are from the, I think it's called Heart Duo Punch. It's in the current catalog. It came out recently. It's not new to the catalog. I'm trying to remember if it came out in the spring or was it in the last catalog. I don't remember. And then I'm putting mine up on dimensionals. Okay. And then just pop these off. And easy peasy lemon squeezy. You just pop it on there. There you go. Super simple card. These could actually be really cute for a, if you're doing like a quick shower invitation for a wedding or anything love related, it could be a lot of fun. And easy. And you know, when you're making a lot of cards, easy is your friend. So there you go. Super, super simple. Toss that aside. All right, now, who's ready for some bingo? Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. July 9th is a Friday, Amber? Dang it, I looked so fast. Okay, then it would be July 8th. Thank you, Amber. I will post, I can't believe I forgot it. Somewhere on my desk I have it all printed out and typed, and of course I forgot. So it'll be Thursday. Bingo will always be on a Thursday night at 6:30. So let's get started. I'm going to pull out a few bingo numbers. 9, 6, 11. When you have them, go ahead and shout out, like B and I and N, that kind of thing. 22, and I'll pull one more. 10. So I'm going to look and see 6, 9, 11. Nope. Don't have anybody who has those numbers, so I'm going to keep pulling. 7, 21, 2, 3. I know some of you guys are getting close. I think, Amber, for yours, I think you just need, what, 13 or something. 5. Move these a little bit. There's 10. We'll go down here. Bingo, 21. Oh, Jackie. Cool. No, there's no 1. I didn't pull out 1, Jackie, and your numbers are 1, 8, 9, 16, and 21. Kelly Beckett. Kelly. 6, 7. Okay, I think you guys might be getting this confused. You don't say bingo unless you have them all. Okay, I see. Okay. That's okay. That's all right, Jackie. Okay, so you're going to do, when you have 1, like if you had the number 2, you would type B. And then if I had pulled the 6 and you got that, you'd go BI. Okay. And then when we get to bingo, then we will know what's going on. I hope that makes sense. Okay. 4. $19. Anybody? Yeah, Amber, I know you need, look, so close. I think you need the number 13. 14. Bingo, Andrea has bingo. 4. 11. No, Andrea, you need a 17. Your numbers are 4, 11, 17, 19, and 22. 4, 11. 17 isn't out here yet, Andrea. So you're not there yet. $18. 25. I'm going to give it just a minute to see what's going on. I hope that made sense to you, Andrea. Those of you with double numbers, you have to go just by one number. Like, so Andrea, Kelly, and Nancy, each row is a bingo. You can't, like, mix and match your bingos. Hope that makes sense. 16. Do we have anybody yet? 2, 7, 10. No 13 and 22. Oh, Amber Grant is so close if she's on. Okay, I still don't see anybody. 17. Move some of these down. Wow, this is like Crazy Town that nobody's won yet. 6, 9, 11, 17, 21. Actually, if Barbara McPherson were on watching, she would have won. But she's not on yet. 2, 6, 10, 19, 25. So Allison Wirt also would have won if she were on. So unless they pop on, bingo, Bobby, you think you have bingo. Okay, cool. Let me find you. Bobby. I've got you under Barbara. 6, 9. So 6, 9, 11, 17, and 21. Yay! Whew, that took a long time. Congrats, Bobby. That's awesome. Okay, so here is what you get to choose from tonight. And Bobby, you're going to get the first choice. And I hope that this is okay with you guys. I have a bunch of stamps that have just recently retired. And that is what I am giving away. So your choices are His Love. Okay. Here's a card, which is stinking cute. It's one of my favorites, and I think it's been barely used. Itty Bitty Birthdays. Or, whoops, geez, Itty Bitty Christmas. Sorry, let me readjust there a little bit. So those are your choices. I know you're Barbara, but you're Bobby on my screen, so it's crazy. Okay, so Bobby, Barbara, which do you prefer, actually? You won, so tell me which one of these you want, and I will set that aside to mail out to you. Now, bingo is luck of the draw, so you could win again, because that's just how it works. Itty Bitty Birthdays, you got it. All right, so now you guys know these are the 3 that are left. There will be at least 2 more bingos this evening. So we will go from there. I'm going to put this back so we know what we're doing. All right, let's go on to our next card. I'm doing these in reverse order from the number that I gave them because I'm saving them that really fancy one for the end, just in case people pop on. So this is one of my favorite cards. I hope you guys like it. This one came with a piece of, or two pieces in the new Pale Papaya. And I think I said in the directions that it's supposed to be like this. These cuts are supposed to be like that. So just so you guys know that was not a boo-boo. So here is the trick with putting this one together. This piece right here is going to be scored at 4 inches. So I want to keep my score blade and I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to go to 4 inches. Why does that look so seriously long? Did I forget to cut it? I think I did. I think it was supposed to be cut at 5. So let me think I'm not crazy. No, I almost cut it. What? Don't do that. It is going to be scored at 5 1/4 inches. So I got to flip this around because, okay. So 5 1/4, flip it over. Make sure your cutting blade is way out of the way and then just score it. And then you'll just fold this over like that. Then you're going to put your adhesive on this short piece. Fold it really good and then center it on it as if you were putting it in the on a card front and you wanted to mat it, because it's basically what we're doing. So there you go, like that. And then this piece, which we're going to stamp, is going to go on the inside. So, by the way, that this piece right here was cut from the Scalloped Contours dies, which has a freaking lot of cool dies in it. So I didn't want to forget to tell you guys that that's where that came from. So, let's see if I remembered to pull the ink pads. I did not. So let me grab those and my directions wherever I put them. I can't believe how I was so organized about an hour ago, and then I started playing, and now if I turn this and you guys saw my desk, I would really like to believe that you guys would say, oh, mine always looks like that, but I just can't imagine that anybody gets quite this messy. I don't know what I did with it. So I know that I used Pale Papaya, and I used, I think, Soft Succulent. That's what I'm going to say. I think it might not have been Soft Succulent. It might be Evening Evergreen. You're missing a bunch of pieces for this card, Janice? Okay, let me know what you're missing. So you should have gotten this piece, this one, and then these two, a piece of Whisper White, and then the ribbon. Now the ribbon all came as one piece for you guys. So just let me know what you're missing and I will get those to you. And I apologize. I don't know how that happened. Well, yes, I do. I just make mistakes sometimes. So I appreciate your patience. Okay, so on the inside of the card, you can see I stamped in the corner there. I'm going to use this because I also forgot to bring a piece of scrap paper. And the way, if you've got this stamp set, like I said, you can do it with a different stamp set, is I stamped this, oops, I got some schmutz on it. I stamped this in the corner like that. And then I used the Pale Papaya for this funny little piece here. And that goes over the little dots. So cute little inside. I just think it's adorable. So that goes on the inside of the card. I'm going to make a mess if I leave that there. I know it. I know me. So I'm just going to use some of our new Stampin' Seal. And then when you put this on, if you go in here like right up to the edge like that, hope you guys can see that, it should not show. If it does, it's like a little smidgen. If you want to trim that a little bit, that would be good. So, and then let me tell you a trick. I tied this first because I didn't want to tie on camera. I didn't. And so I tied mine first. So if you want to tie your bow first, then what I did was I put some adhesive on this ribbon. Now this ribbon, if you aren't careful and you do what I'm just doing, it will make the ribbon act goofy. Like it'll sort of like pull the weave. So I'm going to set it about right there. And then I'm going to close the card. Press it down. Then I'm just going to now run the adhesive all the way across. Now I want this to kind of meet in the middle without overlapping, because that's where my bow's going to go. You could tie it if you wanted to, but I didn't want to tie on camera. So I cheated. And now I'm just going to line this one up to match and cut there as well. Okay, so now this is where my bow's going to go. So for that, I'm going to take a piece of tear and tape. I don't remember if this is in the directions, and since I don't know what the heck I did with my directions, that I said, make sure you have these, Carrie, right there with you while you're teaching this class. So let me tell you guys, I have had like this incredible, I'm just going to call it what it is. It's a freaking blessing. Some of you guys know, I injured my back in a work-related incident. I shouldn't say I injured it that way. It sort of re-flared up from a really old injury. And I was kind of ignoring it. And I'm telling you guys this because this is why I'm off work. I am off work for like the rest of the month minimum, rest of June. I should have like all this time. But I finally went to see my doctor because I was like out of vacation days, and they were like, if you want any more time off, you're going to have to go to see a doctor. So I did. And I'm so grateful that I did, because I found out a couple of things. I had all kinds of tests on my back and stuff, and so now so for all of that and some stuff in my shoulders and things, I like really wrenched my whole poor body. So I'm going to physical therapy 3 times a week, and I'm telling you, it kicks my butt. And so it makes it really hard. During the rest of the day, I can do a little bit, but not a whole lot. Then I've had tests like constantly, like the first week I went for scan after scan after scan after scan. It's like crazy, but they found out that I was pre-diabetic, which actually is good. That I wouldn't have found this out if they wouldn't have been doing all those tests, right? And my sister was a full-blown diabetic. So I feel very blessed that all of this happened to me, even though I'm not real crazy about the pain that I'm in. I found this out. They set me up with this thing I know I'm talking a lot, I apologize, but they set me up with this thing that is a free whole year long on how to change your lifestyle so that you are no longer pre-diabetic It's offered through the hospital, and so now I have that once a week. One of my girlfriends is studying to be a life coach, so she's actually working with me also once a week, and just life in general, So that's what's going on, and why I'm so crazy. So I apologize, but that's why. That might be TMI. Some people don't want to hear about my personal life, and I get that. But I just want you guys to know. So on this one, I'm going to use Happy Birthday because I happen to need a birthday card. And I'm just going to stamp that right down there. Then I'm going to stamp another of the little flower. This time I'm going to go off to the side like that. Now I can close this ink pad before it goes everywhere. And then again, the little flowers on the top. And then I'm just going to adhere it to the front of my card. I want to make sure it's not too wet. Now, I think the directions did not say to pop this up. And I did not pop it up on my original card. But because the bow is so big, I'm probably getting this everywhere. No, I didn't. Yay, hooray. Since the bow is so big, I think it's totally acceptable to go ahead and pop it up. And I'm going to use these pieces from here. Okay. This is definitely one of my favorite cards. I like the fun fold factor. Say that 3 times fast. There you go. So, what do you guys think? Do you like this one? That papaya is beautiful. It really is. It probably doesn't show very well on screen, but it is very pretty. Thank you. Okay, Janice, make sure that you let me know what pieces you're missing. I don't want to forget that. So shoot me an email, memoryinkers.com, or just comment here. That's fine. So I apologize for that. Okay, bingo. Let's play. Let's play. Everybody ready? $13. $7. Shake the bag up a little bit so I'm not pulling out the same numbers. Reach down a little. 20. 8. Whoops. 4. May as well do that one. 19. Anybody yet? I don't see anybody that starts with a 4. I don't think anybody has. Oh yeah, one person has a 4. Nancy. 6. 'Wow, Crystal, cool. 18. 18, 20, 25. Okay. Nobody yet. Oh, Crystal and Amber. You guys are going to fight it out. 16. 'Yay. Okay, 3. 3, 4. Okay, 21. Nobody yet, I don't think. This pausing to wait is killing me. 22. 6, 7, 8. Nobody yet. 14. 'Kay. Amber has N, so that's cool. 17. Wow, Amber. Bingo, Kelly Beckett. Okay, let me check you out. Okay, so it's not the one that starts with 9. So 6, 7, 6, 7, 13, 17, 21. Yay! Congratulations, Nancy. Kelly Beckett. Okay, Kelly did. Nope. Okay, so Kelly, which of the stamp sets would you like? Here's a card, His Love, or Itty Bitty Christmas. Here's a card. Okay, perfect. I love that one. It's so funny. I think my favorite thing is it's all messy. The hair of the house, the heart, life. It's so funny. Okay, put that one aside. So we're down to 2. So you guys decide which one do you want if you win. Itty Bitty Christmas or His Love. All right. Take some water. You're welcome, Kelly. And Kelly has 2 bingo cards. So, in case you're wondering how that happened, in case you don't remember, because that will not always be the case, I had that new catalog party, and there were 2 kits that were available instead of just 1. And when you bought the sweets for those kits, you got bingo cards, and the people who have 2 bingo cards bought both of the sweets. So I do have a plan where there will be cards for next bingo, but you won't necessarily have to buy a sweet to get your bingo free. So it's going to be a Hostess Club thing that I will be doing, and so you'll be able to earn Hostess credits, and when you place your orders for your Hostess Club, you will automatically get the bingo numbers. I think also the bingo kit. So so that's cool. So there we go. Okay, so this next card is this one that we're going to work on. Now here's something really funny. Peaceful Moments. I just really like this stamp set, and I did use it here, and I ordered another one, and I put it together. I put my stamps together, and I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but I trim them because I'm a horrendous stamper. I trim them off, and so I did that with the new one, and then I went to put it on my shelf before I used it, and went, I have that stamp set. So I do have it. In fact, I'll show it to you right here. Here it is. Never used, but it is put together. So I do have to have a prize for this. I don't know when or how or what I'm going to do with it, but it's definitely going to be a giveaway at some point. So I just want you to know that this sentiment and the one that I'm using today came out of this stamp set. But I pre-stamped so that I didn't have to take forever. Because I know bingo takes a while. So this one is so... I'm in love with this note card and envelope situation. It is just so pretty. And had I have been thinking when I designed this card, which I admit I did not, I would have used the designer series paper that matches this a little more closely than this one. But I didn't, so I apologize. But anyway, so with this one, you got this really cool envelope and the large card from the Memories and More kit. So obviously that is easy peasy. Then this is another really super card, super simple, especially since I put it together for you guys. I cut everything. So super simple. What did I do with my adhesive? I hit it. There it is. But I am going to show you, that's kind of a cheater show, but all right, come on. What am I doing here? I do not know. Which is, pretty much normal for me. I'm so glad you guys tolerate my insanity. Like, insanity. But hey, crazy people are happy, so it's a good thing. So, super simple. Mat that. Mat it onto your card front. I don't think I pulled everything out in my envelope, or I lost it because I don't see my gems. So, and then I just centered this from the 3 sides like that. Super simple. There's that. Where's the gems? I know I cut out the gems, pulled them out. You guys should have 3 gems. And so should I. And I know that they were in there and I don't see them. So, I don't know. But they were part of this. So, I'll just pull them off of here. So, I already stamped this piece. And I just, I actually meant to stamp something else. And I did, Thinking of You with All My Heart. But I like this sentiment. Because, and it's from the stamp set, the Peaceful Moments. But I just think this sentiment can go for anything. It could be, part of a sympathy. It could just be, a good friend that you just want to know that they're thinking about them. I know I have a super dear friend who always seems to know when I need a phone call or a card in the mail, and so I want to be like her, and so I thought, well, this card with this sentiment would really be perfect for that. So then I just stuck this on flat also. Sometimes I really like dimensional cards. I really do. But I also know if they're 2-dimensional, the post office is going to charge me more money. So think about that when you're making your cards. So I'm going to set this one off a little bit down there. And then you got this piece for stamping this flower. And I don't know that I wrote this in the directions, but it's actually 2nd generation. Because when it isn't, I'll show you because I'll just flip this over. When it isn't 2nd generation, it comes out very dark, which is pretty, but it's very dark. So 2nd generation is when you ink it off and then you stamp. And so see, then you get the little bit prettier color. And then you would use the pale papaya marker to color the center, which I didn't get fancy with. I just colored it. And then you would cut it out, and through the magic of, I did it before, here is what you could do, and then there'll be a gem on that. But I wanted to show you that the dies, there's a die for that flower. It's this one right here. So this die will cut out that flower, and I cut it out in the Misty Moonlight, and then I realized that there was no backing, so I cut it out again in Pale Papaya, and I saved all those little pieces, and I used my Take Your Pick tool. I put a piece of tape on the back. I'll admit it, it's a piece of tape. And then while the tape was on there, I was able to put these pieces in place, and they stuck to the tape. So I think that looks pretty good. So then I had this piece, and I had already thrown out the little pieces when I cut out the blue, the Misty Moonlight one. So I just stuck some Misty Moonlight on the back. Now, I saved this so you guys could see how there's parts there that I don't really want the blue. So if you choose to do this, this seems like it would be faster, but really it's truly not. If you can save the little tiny pieces, then I could just snip back in here and try not to cut my fingers off, which that kind of felt like I was gonna. And then just snip it down until it goes away. That's not very good, but if I try and do this on camera, there will also be blood on the card. So, but anyway, I think it would be really cute with either card or you know, both. And actually you could take one and stick it on the inside or stamp it on the inside. But then this could go up on a Stampin' Dimensional again. Don't we love dimensionals? Oh my gosh, they're just the greatest things since really pretty much most things. Just saying. Really, really, really like dimensionals. So I'm using these little half pieces down here that I always cut up. And then I don't know if you guys can tell from the other card, but there were some of the genial gems. Whoops, no, don't stick, don't. There we go, yay. And because I remembered to stamp this one off a little bit, I can place the flower so that it's a little over that. So that's slightly different than my original. And then I'm going to grab my genial gems, which is what I used. And I'm going to place a big one. Well, I was going to put it in the center of the flower, but now that I have that little yellow dot, I'm just going to set it there. And I think I've mentioned this before, but when you do things like this with little gems or rhinestones, you want to do an uneven number because your eye just seems to see uneven numbers better. I do not know why. I just know it is what it is. So there you go. Just some tiny little bit of bling. I think this is a fun card, and this envelope is to die for. So, so pretty. So those of you who bought the bundle for the hand penned, you've got the hand pen paper, you could actually switch this out for the paper that would match, and that would be so much cooler. So much cooler. All right, let's play bingo again. Okay. That's okay, Amber. You can put this together later when, you know, because this, you can rewatch it. It's not a problem. Where are you watching from if you left them at home? I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just saying. Okay, then the last... Oh, bingo first. Bingo first. Bingo first. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh my golly. I'm blaming it on the meds. Seriously, ladies. Just so funny. Oh my golly. Did you guys see the video where I was cooking all day yesterday and my food processor literally just poof everywhere? I feel really blessed that none of those, like there were some pretty big plastic shards from that container flew across. Luckily they flew, like I'm standing here and they flew this way. Because if they would have come this way, I could be like in the hospital or the morgue. I don't know. That was pretty scary. So yes, I am looking for a new one. Okay, 13. $14. Wow. 16. Apparently I'm a teenager today. I wish. 10. Move these down here. 10 up there. Yay, crystal. 11. Go down here. I don't think anybody has that. No, not yet. 3. 8. Whoops. 17. I'm trying to look at the numbers at the same time, but it's just really hard when you have that many numbers. 20. Okay, so we've got Amber, Bobby, and Nancy are at B so far, from what I can see. Okay, so I have room to do more. 18. Wow, Nancy. 11, 13, 16. Yay, you. Wait a minute. Nancy, you don't, those aren't your numbers. You have 11. You have a 16 on your second one. And, oh, I is 3. 3. Okay, gotcha, because you're doing two different, just remember you're doing two different bingo numbers. So that, you got to go it across. So you have to do 3, 4, 5, 11, 15, or 9, 12, 16, 17, 19. You can't mix them. So one would be, one of those, I think the 16 is actually B for 16. Does that make sense? Okay, 4. This is why I knew that was going to be confusing, so that's why I'm not going to do double bingo numbers anymore. I don't think. Okay, 12. Amber, crystal. 15. Okay. 1. Jacqueline, you're the only one who has a 1. So you have 1, 8, 16. So Jacqueline is up to BIN. So she just needs the 9. Here's 25. $24. Give you guys a minute to play catch up, see if anybody's there yet. Okay. Crystal's got G, she just needs an O. $9. Is that you? 9, 13, 18, 20, 25. I believe that is you, Crystal. Just waiting for you to yell bingo. Yes! Yay, Crystal, congratulations. All right, which one do you want? His Love or Itty Bitty Christmas? I hope you guys are okay. Let me know if you guys are okay with me giving away these kind of stamp sets. They're fairly new. His Love, you got it, Crystal. Okay, so the last winner is going to get Itty Bitty Christmas. Put your name on here. Crystal. I think I spelled that wrong, but that's okay. I will know by my terrible penmanship. All right, so we have our last fancy card left. Now, if you bought this set and you don't have the hand pen bundle, this card, when you do it, will probably look very different, but that doesn't mean it can't be pretty with a different set. I also want you guys to know that the piece that was embossed for you, this piece here, show you in all of the pieces that you got with this card. This is part of a two embossing folders set, and these can go through our smaller mini cut and emboss machine. So it's fun. This one has leaf vines. I don't know how well you guys can see that, and then this one has all the little vines going up. So also, okay, this was from a different one. One of the stamp sets, one of the cards used the rectangle stitches, framelets. The one that had the base, this one. Nope. This one. I used the rectangle stitched for those backgrounds. Just so you know. Okay, so now you can see I pre-stamped, but I also wanted to show that the piece of basic white that I gave you would hold both of these to be cut out. But I wanted to save time with stamping them because there's a lot of little parts to it. And so you're stamping, I stamped this first in Memento Black. And then the flowers were, these two flowers, I used the same, nope, I used this one for the big one, and then this one for this one, and this one for the smaller one, and then there's the double, here's the double right here for the two in the pale papaya. And then this is soft succulent, and there's two different size leaves in your stamp. So you've got all of those. And this card to me, this to me is the way I really like to stamp, but this one will definitely take you extra postage. And it is an advanced card. So when I do my Hostess Club, just to tell you a little bit about it, Hostess Club is going to be like a card club. So the way we did this today, it's kind of like a stamp of the month. The way those of you who bought the hand pen bundle, it's going to kind of work like that. I am going to do 4 cards with 1 stamp set. I will recommend the stamp set. Like if it were this one, I would say, okay, I use the hand pen bundles. Okay, so you would get all the pieces and the directions like you got for this one, but you would have to decide if you were going to buy this, and you would buy it on your own. And the Hostess Club is a $50 order product. That's product, doesn't include tax and shipping. And you would do that direct on my website, and I'm going to have a special hostess code every month, like not this one, like this is what you would do for now for ordering for me. If you know you're interested in this and you don't want to wait and you want to place a $50 order like before I announce this, which I'm going to try to do tomorrow, then it's okay. You can use that code. Just email me or text me or whatever and say, Carrie, I'm interested in that and I already ordered $50 and we'll figure it out. So, and then that hostess code every month. So let's say Susie wins at being hostess. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw out Susie's name. And then she's going to get to pick the hostess products for that, for all those $50 orders. Now, I've got more goodies for you to sign up, but I'll talk more about that later because I don't want to talk all about that tonight because tonight is about bingo. So I'm really excited about this hostess club. I think you guys will really like it. And also, if you do join the hostess club, there will be a commitment factor, which I'll tell you a little more about also. And but you will get your free bingo numbers at the very least. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to give you the bingo cards too. But I haven't done all the math yet because of my stupid scheduling. Okay, so now I put adhesive on the back of this, and the back is up to you. You can have your stuff debossed or embossed. Okay, and I noticed on my card that if you look at this wrong, like right now to me, it looks upside down and right side up at the same time because you have to look at where the little thingies go. So I don't think there's a right or wrong because if you do like that, to me that looks upside down. But anyway, so that's just going to get matted onto this piece of Highland Heather. Okay, and I apologize. I can't believe I don't know where my directions are because I really want to give you guys the dimensions. And they have to be right here, and yet they are not, which is just not logical. I know they're here. But I was shoving stuff aside to make room for what I was doing, and I lost them. Please tell me you guys do stuff like that. I'm not the only lunatic in the world. I'm probably, you guys don't want to admit it. Don't admit it. You don't even have to comment because you don't want to admit that anyway. Okay, so then this is the background. This is really pretty too, but it would be very busy. With these on it, that would tend to start to get like super busy. So that's why I'm using this pretty background. This hand pen paper is just, oh my gosh, I just love it. How many of you have it? Besides it, did anybody order this suite? Oh, it's so gorgeous. I just love it. Okay, so that's going on, and then this is just on flat because there's enough buildup on this card that we don't need to build up everything unless you're going to hand deliver this card. Don't go crazy. See, and now here I am trying to figure out which way's up. I think it's the way the shadow hits it. This way looks up, I think. But I don't know that it really matters. Okay, so I'm kind of centering that this way on these three sides. Okay. Now I'm going to take this piece, and I can't remember if I pre-punched this for you guys, but it does use the punch that I had out to show you. And I can't find it. It's probably with the directions, but this is just a little dovetail here. And that is also flat. I'm not putting any adhesive on the dovetail part because it sticks over, and I don't want it to like press down. So I'm just putting it on this section here. Oh, come on. Oh my golly. All right. So now I'm lifting that up a little bit and having it hang over. Okay. All right. So I pre-stamped the happy birthday, but I'm not going to put that on just yet because now I want to put on these pieces, which are on dimensionals. They are like heavy dimensionals. So and you know, you may want to play with your placement of these guys a little bit, because I mean, you kind of have to see how does it look the best, you know, what way looks the best. This is how I did it, so that these double edges were kind of the bottoms, and then I just sort of let it kind of go like that. Does that make sense? It's my favorite too, Nancy. That one and the watercolory one. I can't think of the name of it now, but yeah. Love, 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 love. And it's funny because I always say I have enough floral. I have plenty of floral. I bought so much of the new floral. It's crazy how much of it I bought, because it's so cool. I'm so excited. I'm almost out of this dimensional, so it'll be time for a new pack. There's something fun about getting some new dimensionals on my desk. Love it. I have some weird ways. I know. Okay. Do you guys like this card? I do, but then I'm a you know, over the top kind of girl. Today's my husband's birthday, and while my kids were calling him, they were teasing him about how he has to take care of their mother now. He's their stepfather. And they're so grateful to someone like him who's willing to take on a high maintenance woman. And they're like, sorry, Mom, but you're high maintenance. And I said, yes, that I was aware I was high maintenance. And that is a good thing. I am well aware that I am a high maintenance woman, and I'm quite proud of myself for being one. So there. Anybody else out there high maintenance? I definitely am. Now look where I'm putting the dimensionals on this, because it's going to go over this. I don't want one in this corner, or else it's going to lift up. So I just want them right there. You can put a little adhesive there if you want. I'm not going to worry about that. And then I'm just going to stick this up. If you wanted to, see how you do that? I think I might do that. Why not? And that one won't really show, so I won't worry about that one. But I'm going to let that one leaf pop up, because why not? How fun is that? Okay, then you got this awesome ribbon. This actually was in a Halloween kit for something. It was kind of a Halloween-y kind of a thing. And I just tied it in a knot. And I think I gave you guys like 4.5 inches of this, as I recall. Just made a knot in the center of it. And the other bow's going to go on top of it, so you don't have to worry about it being pretty or anything. And then I like to use either a glue dot or I'm really crazy about tear and tape for ribbon. I don't know why. I just really like it. So I'm going to just put some tear and tape. Now this is actually going to be back here a little bit. I think. Right there. Yeah. So I'm going to put it on the card right there. That piece might be a little long, so I'm going to pick that off before I stick it on there and fold it over a little bit. All right. And then there. It just gives such a nice little sparkle to the card, I think. Don't you? It's just this little unexpected fun. And then all of you guys should have the bow already made with the tear and tape on the back. Now, I have found that sometimes when I leave the tear and tape on too long like this, you might need to pick it off with take your pick tool or snips or a needle. And then that just goes right over the top of the other bow. And voila. So even though it's time consuming because you have to stamp this is if you want to call it hard, these two pieces are the hardest part. And they're not that hard, especially when you have the die cuts. And then And then the embossing, which any folder, even without it embossed, it would be just as pretty. But I love this card. Do you guys love this card? I love this card. No, this is the silver stuff. Oh, I forgot the gems. There's the silver stuff right there. Can you see it? It's right there. It's just it's a funny piece of ribbon. And then you've got gems. And I don't remember what I sent you guys. So I'm just going to put a green one there. And then I really over gemmed this thing. Because I could. Because I wanted to. How's that for an answer? And I just kind of put them everywhere. I'm going to run out of these little tiny ones, so I have another pack of these genial gems somewhere. Oh, there it is, under there. So I'm just putting it on the big ones, but if you have the genial gems, you can actually put these on every single flower. Because why not? Why not? Oops. Let's see how these little green ones look on the yellow. Nah, they're too big, even the little ones. But I mean, that doesn't mean if you do it, hey, that's fine. So there you go. Sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. Love this card. Okay, so there we go. That is your 4 cards for today's bingo. Now, I don't know that every bingo is going to be this over the top, because if I'm not having you buy a particular stamp set, although I will tell you what stamp sets I used. I'm still working on all the bingos. I plan to be more prepared. However, all of this doctor's visits has really thrown me for a loop. So, but I think I'm done. I have like 2 more. And then just therapy and stuff. So, so they may not always be this intricate, because I want to make sure if you get bingo, but you're just paying the $20 for the bingo, that you can make them with anything. So, so they won't be quite this, this particular product based, design, if that makes any sense. In fact, what I'm going to show you is one of the cards that we're going to do it. And I do have, this is just one of your cards for the next bingo. But I do have to tell you that I put this piece on backwards, and I'll explain that. So you will get all the pieces. The only thing stamped on this card is the happy birthday. So you will get the gem that's here. You will get this, which is cut out of the designer series paper. I will pre-cut that for you. You will get the ribbon and blah, blah, blah. Everything will be cut. But this is a fun fold card. Oh, that I forgot that stamp too. But this is cut out of the DSP. Now, here's where it was backwards. When I scored it, I realized when I went to put it on, if I put it the right way, these flowers would be upside down. So I will have you guys open it the right way. And then that is a stamp. That part is stamped also. So, but all of the cards will not be made with the pansies set. If you have the pansy set, that will make it easier to do the cards. But this is definitely one of the cards from next month's bingo, which is on Thursday the 8th. Is that what we determined? I still don't have my calendar. And in order to look at the calendar here now, I would have to I'd have to look on my phone, which I'm recording with. So can't do that. Okay, so now let's play our last bingo of the night for the Itty Bitty Christmas. All right, first one is 8. $11, $12. I know I can pull out 5 safely without stopping. 9, 14. So I don't think anybody has all of those. Nope, nobody does. So I'm going to keep pulling. 6, 2. $24. Bobby, you could win again. It could happen. That's pretty exciting. Anybody yet? Amber is on N and Bobby is on N. 20. Okay. Amber, are you looking at your cards separately? I hope. B-I-N. Probably, because I've explained it enough times now. 16. Nope, that goes up here. Okay, 13. Let me give you guys a minute to see if anybody's there yet. Okay. 21. $23. Ooh, Bobby only needs one more. Okay, here we go. 1. I don't think anybody has the number 1. Oh yeah, Jackie does. Jacqueline, sorry. 25. Bingo! Really, Jacqueline? That's awesome! Okay, let me just check your numbers. 1, 8, 9, 16, and 21. Awesome! That is so cool. Okay, so you're getting Itty Bitty Christmas. I will be sending that out. I know I have your address, Jacqueline, so that's cool. So, I hope you guys will come back again and play bingo with me, and you can share this with your friends so they can see how to make that, those cards that we did today. I've got to write Jacqueline's name down or I'm going to forget. J-A-C-Q-U. Jackie. J-U-I-C-K-I-E. I can never remember which way you want to be. So, all right. So you're so welcome. You're welcome. Congratulations to all of my winners. We've got Jackie, Crystal, Kelly, and Barbara Bobby. So congratulations, everybody. I will get these in the mail in the next couple of days. And we will have another bingo. Don't forget, this is one of the cards. I will be posting more about that. Also, next week, I'm going to be doing like a mini party week, not quite like I did a few weeks ago because it's just too soon to do that. But this is the very last week for the special hostess, the special Connect, Craft, and Collect, where you get an extra $25 in product. So if you guys want to either get your friends together and let me know, and I will give you a special hostess code that they can order from through the week. They need to close it though. You need to have all the orders in by Sunday so that on Monday I can put the orders in. Like next week, you've got all, like through this, like today, all through next week. You've got until June 14th. So on the 13th, you have to be done with the orders so that on the 14th, I can, and make sure we can get a hold of each other, that I can tell you how much you have in hostess benefits, and you can tell me what you want for free. But your party has to be $250 in order to get the extra $25. So basically, if you hit it exactly at $250, you're getting $50 worth of free product, which is pretty freaking awesome. If you have a big wish list, you might order this all by yourself. I know that there are a few out there of you who have placed $250 orders. I know you have. If you have friends who also order with me, you might want to say, hey, let's get together and turn this into a party. Because y'all can order and you can use my hostess code, but then guess who's getting the hostess money? Me. That is what I use to give away a lot of the stuff that I give away and to get new things for the card kits and all that. But right now, in the next, week plus, you guys should be getting that. Get the freebies while you can get the freebies. So anyway, let me know if you are interested in that. And I'm going to be, like I said, doing kind of a mini party thing where I will put hostesses information out there. Specifically, like I said, it's not going to be every single day like it was a couple weeks ago because I just can't. I have too many things going on to do that. But I definitely wanted to do something for that because it's too good. Free is so lovely. It's my favorite price. So anyway, thank you again for following me. Please share this video and remember to comment if you've shared so that you could win like this month's winner did. And if you are watching this live and you haven't followed me yet on Facebook or liked my page, please do. One or the other or both is really nice. I will be back on Saturday for a Saturday sip. And I'm going to try to pop on tomorrow with that hostess information, but I have physical therapy in the middle of the day, which is a weird time. It's not normal. So I'm not real sure how tomorrow's going to go. So it'll either be tomorrow or it'll be during the week next week. But anyway, I will see you all back here on Saturday. I'm so glad you guys had fun. You're welcome. Congratulations again to our winners. And I will see you guys on Saturday. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye.